Hey there, we got us a new League movie, The Root of Empire, Origin of Noxus. I'm thinking it's a movie, I'm not even sure. LeBlanc?
Noxus. A name whispered in
LeBlanc?
fear and awe.
Again, this is following the other cinematic.
It stands on a legacy of strength, rooted in its people and their hardships. We are the tribes that broke the Iron Revenant,
Hey, is that Mordekaiser?
survived the Rune Wars,
In the back?
and built an empire united in purpose and glory.
Scion, probably. When he was alive. But deep down.
But our history is a beautiful lie. Like the countless seeds I planted over the centuries.
Centuries? She's that old? Lad.
They thrived in the shadows. Cultivating chaos as their roots grew stronger and deeper.
Why would you do such a thing?
I took a rabble of barbarians
Darius.
and whispered to them dreams
Cat, I
of
don't know the person on the
empire.
left was.
And look at them now,
Black
ready
Rose.
to die for an illusion.
Okay. Cool picture. Why is she doing all this? I mean, I know she wants to take over Noxus, right? And the older lore anyways. I don't know if anything has changed ever since. But why is she doing all this? Power, I'm guessing. She wants to take over, that's it, right? What can I say? I feel like again they're preparing us for the freaking League MMO. Again, the world building is out of it doesn't make any sense for League to have this kind of world building besides, this kind of lore. And they're not working on any other kind of games, right? They're not working on like a single player game or anything. The only thing they're working on that we know of is the fighting game and the wait, wasn't that another game? And the MMO. But I feel like again, the way they're building this, it has everything to do with the MMO and okay, so maybe like some small events in League itself. But develop the world so when you actually play the MMO, you actually get to Noxus. You have like all these stories all these quests to go through, right? And like the first like world boss or something could be like LeBlanc or something, something crazy like that. And it's all been prepared. That's exactly what they did with Warcraft when World of Warcraft came out. See, you have like a lot of like MMOs that come out and they come out of nowhere. There's no like backstory or anything. Why World of Warcraft succeeded so much, I believe, is because a lot of the fans from the Warcraft games joined and they could continue the story for like Warcraft 3 and so on and so forth, right? So you played Warcraft 3, you're like, I want to see where the story goes, but then you just follow along in the World of Warcraft and then you see where it goes from there, right? And that's where they hook you, right? If it's just a random MMO that shows up and you have like no background, it's like, okay, it's cool, you got the game mechanics, but for a lot of people, I feel, myself included, I do want to see what happens to these characters, and if the MMO is the only way I can follow through that, is I'm gonna get the MMO, right? You watch the series, you play the single player games, you listen to the music videos, whatever, right? And then you play the MMO. Again, and I'm sure it will, but once the MMO drops, they're gonna make $1 billion a month or something. I don't know. They're gonna make a ton of money for sure. Can't wait to get more news on that. Again, it's only been in concept stages. I don't know how much they worked on it. There's been no previews. We just heard, interviews and stuff, but I'm sure it's gonna come eventually one day. And videos like this, or like, stories like this, we're gonna like propel that MMO into the top pretty much. It would be the top. Anyways, enough rambling. Thank you for watching. Peace.